Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. In today's video, what do I want to talk about? I'm talking about the decision that I'm making right now to close the day off relatively early as compared to what I had planned, because yesterday I stayed up until 4 a.m. and I woke up this morning at like 10 something, so that I can catch up on some sleep. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, generative AI project. So by the way, as an update from yesterday, I put together, like I worked towards my work summary for my promotion. Basically, I worked towards the project that constitutes the bulk of why I deserve to get promoted, which is the project, like the lengthy project that really that was such a huge pain for everyone involved, but that I managed to get through the door autonomously, and it's not autonomously, with autonomy, which is not the same as autonomously, I guess. Because autonomously means that. Wait, why am I getting into these tangents? Anyway, what did I want to talk about? Yes, so I worked on that work summary today, and I presented it to my manager, and he's happy with basically all of the things that I put there, and he said that this part is in a good shape. More or less, I still need to add some data points that I will be able to close once I close the other doc, the full timeline of the launch, from which I will be able to get specific data points that I can use towards my work summary. So he's actually pretty happy with that. So I'm happy because I spent the whole day on that. And tomorrow I have a demo towards with the team, and we invited one senior leader from our org to present the prototype for the Gen AI thing. The prototype is not fully done, but honestly right now I'm too fried to be able to work on it. Honestly, if I just try to push right now, I won't be able to. So I think the sensible thing here to do is get some sleep, get some rest, and start again with this first thing in the morning, because I don't think it's sustainable for me to just freaking run on fumes, and I think the quality will not be that good because I'm having trouble focusing right now. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna do. That's the plan for tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just trying to tackle things one thing at a time, one big rock at a time. So only probably one main work thing per day that I can do, and I'm okay with that because that allows me to truly put all of my focused attention towards achieving that one thing in the day, and that allows me to produce that one thing with the highest quality that I possibly can. Um, so um, so yeah, that's something that I'm learning to do. And honestly, like, being in such high gear over the past few days is just a feeling that I love. Like being able to focus, getting get into deep work, and just get things done is just something that I'm training myself to do faster, easier, because that's how I'm able to deliver the highest value work that I can deliver. And also, that's when I'm the happiest with my life and progress, when I feel like I've done the things, the most important things that I need to do, both for my job, for me personally, just overall it affects all areas of my life. And you can, like, this channel like has documented what happens when that's not true, Like, I always feel terrible when I am not able to do it. And yeah, basically now it's just about training myself to focus on the one thing. I have a sticker here that's a reminder for from the book The One Thing that says, until my one thing is done, everything else is a distraction. And every day I will have one thing that I absolutely need to work on. Uh, Today that was the work summary. Tomorrow it's gonna be the prototype for the demo in the afternoon. Wednesday, what will it be on Wednesday? I will determine that tomorrow because my brain is too fried. I know that I have stuff to do. I'm not able to recall that at the moment. But yeah, I think I'm very happy with the progress that I've made. This is how I love my life to be. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest. Big day tomorrow, but I got this. I will do what it takes. I'm capable of doing what it takes, and that's truly when I'm at my best. When I do what it takes. I mean, now that I'm talking about what it takes, it reminds me of the Imagine Dragons stuff. Whatever it takes. Anyway, you don't want to hear me singing, but that's just been playing around my head as a reminder. You don't do your best, you do what it takes. So that's what I'm focusing on. I think I have a pretty good plan of action for the week. I have not scheduled any other classes for this week. I had a class scheduled for today, which I thought I couldn't move, but after I did it, I realized that I could have moved it. And if I knew that beforehand, I would have moved it to next week probably. But at least I know that from now until the weekend, I'm not giving any classes. I'm focusing on getting these things from my work done to ensure that I'm all set and setting myself up for success for my promotion and making sure that I don't miss any deadlines, making sure that basically I've provided my manager with the data points that he needs to make my case. I just need to be extremely explicit in terms of the outcomes, and I think that's something that I'm learning to do, is just be extremely verbose about the work that I do, because the mistake that I've made before is that I thought that the work would speak for itself, but it doesn't, because everyone, like the same way that I'm focused on myself, everyone is focused on themselves, and it's like the spotlight effect that's in action. So I need to make sure to document my work and to make it visible so that it's appreciated for what it's worth, and not rely on other people to, like, just not assume that the work will speak for itself, because especially in a company like the one that I work at, where everyone is overbooked, everyone has 10,000 things on their plates, no one is truly focusing on what other people are doing. Everyone is just focusing on getting what they need to do done. And so basically, this is just something that I'm learning to be more aware of, like as I'm doing something, to record it, make sure that I have the right data points that are gathered that could make it easier for me later on to recount the things that I've worked on, and not just assume that basically people will notice how good of a job I'm doing, which is the mistake that I've made in the past. On that note, I'm going to go get some rest. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye!